Today's video is all about manifesting quicker by cleaning up split energy. So we all know that manifesting is essentially two ends of the same stick. You have one stick, which is your desire, I want to move. Here's the end of the stick that's helpful, all the thoughts that help you get towards your desire. The end of the stick that's unhelpful, these are all the thoughts that are focused on the how, but how, all the reasons why it can't come in. And in order, so you're kind of teeter-tottering, right? I want it, here's why I want it, oh, but then I'll have to do this, this, and this, and I don't want to do it, and you just stay in this limbo place instead of shooting off like a rocket towards your desire. Okay, so we're going to go with the example of I want to move. I'm looking to move out of the city because I'm looking for more quiet, more peace, more harmony, just a little bit more freedom. And I'm looking because I just want to get out of the hustle and the bustle of the big city. I want to get out of the loud noises. So we started on the good end of the stick, thoughts that help your desire come in, and then we got focused on hustle and bustle, blah, all the reasons why, oh, but I'll have to pack, but I'll have to. So you have to just kind of take like a thought kind of inventory. You can go, this is what I desire, and here's all my current thoughts on it, and literally just write them down and highlight the ones that are helpful. That's now your affirmation list to help it come in. I want a husband because it would be nice to wake up to kisses every day. It would be nice to be able to say good morning to someone every day. Gosh, it would be so nice to get cuddles. And winter's coming up. Getting those winter snuggles to warm up would be nice. All of those are positive thoughts that help it come in. That's your affirmation list. Oh, but God, is he going to expect me to like cook and clean every day? Am I going to have to do this and that for him? Those are thoughts that keep him at bay and keeps you in this limbo state. Okay, so let's stay on the topic of like wanting to move. And so to help with this end, the end of the stick that helps you get there, you can do the inventory list that I told you. Thought by thought, go through them. The ones that are helpful, turn that into an affirmation list for you. The ones that are unhelpful, just play with one or two a day to see how you can turn them into helpful thoughts. The hustle and the bustle is what's sparking my reason to help me go towards a place with more peace, calm, and freedom. The freedom to build out a backyard like I want. The freedom to be able to like walk outside and smell the crisp, fresh air. Maybe I'll be able to see animals when I wake up in the morning. Those are all thoughts that help it come in. And so another technique you can do is daydream it into place. So we all know that it's energy and action. If you just do energy, you become that lost little spiritual person that like, you know, people make fun of and think you're not grounded. If you just become all action, now you're the person who's hustling and grinding and you get burned out. So it's energy and action. When you're doing the energy work, don't take action, just do the daydream. Here's why I'm just waving a magic wand. And if I could have it all my way, I would be living out in the countryside with my wife, so her and I could have a more gentle pace to wake up, and we can enjoy a little bit more snuggles in the morning, and we can maybe hear the animals chirping when we wake up in the morning, and maybe walk out to see squirrels playing in our backyard, and the freedom to see a backyard and to be able to build it out. God, that'd be nice. My wife has been talking about wanting a pond for fish in the morning, and being able to grow our own little garden, not a big garden, not self-sustainable, but just something where we could grow our own herbs. And it's one where we know that we have neighbors, but we can't really see what they're doing. We feel close enough to people, but also yet enough distance to just be free and do what we want. The daydream. So it's an energy practice of just make believe. If I could have it all my way, this is what I want and this is why I want it. And allow yourself to feel those emotions. If you were waking up in that countryside, what would it feel like? If you were waking up to fresh, crisp air, what would it feel like? I'm taking good care of my health. It would feel like I've worked enough that I can just now enjoy. It's a reminder that I've been successful enough and now's the time to just to be. So you got to like say it and feel it. You need like the mind-heart coherence, some people call it that. For my more like, I don't know, like medical people, you can do like bilateral stimulation. So you guys know the butterfly technique, just tap both sides of your body. You could do the eye technique. You keep your eyes straight forward and even, and you just allow your eyes to move back and forth. And you want to go like just out of the range of your peripheral. You don't want to be moving your head back and forth, okay? You just want to go like this. Let your eyes follow the movement. I'll give you one more. You could put your hand starting at the base of your spine, so both sides of your brain, they're being touched. And you could just start tapping the top of your head, but make sure you're tapping both sides of your brain, okay? Not this, not this, this. Tap both sides of your chest, tap both sides of your belly. Move up one handful, do the 3 again. Move up one more handful, do the 3 again, and you do that one by one until one of your fingers is touching your forehead. So what this does is just stimulates both sides of your brain. So all of your brain is activated, and this allows you to fully process all of your emotions and feel everything more deeply. Okay, so just a little somatic exercise to throw in there. You know me, guys. I'm grounded in psychology, elevated by spirituality. So everything that I'm going to give you a tip on, it's because I've looked at the spiritual side of it and I've looked at the psychology side of it because I like to give you guys fast results. Okay, so activate your whole brain so that you can have that like mind body connection, because you have to think the thoughts that help and you have to feel what would it feel like once that comes in. If I had a girl next to me just waking up and getting a kiss in the morning, I would feel happy. I would feel successful. I would feel like I've made it. I would feel worthy of love. I would feel like I'm going to have a good day because it started off with a foundation of love. That's the daydream, right? So you guys got to let yourself like live in the daydream of it. Gave you a bunch of those examples already. And you want to be able to hold these thoughts for at least 27 seconds, because that's when momentum starts to build. The first 27 seconds, you might have to force it a little bit. You might have to go, was that a helpful thought, an unhelpful thought? Helpful. After 27 seconds, you start getting more point in the direction of helpful thoughts and more will come to you. It's like the equivalent of putting a seed on the ground. If you can hold the good feeling thoughts for 67 seconds, it might only be 60 seconds, so at least 60 seconds, that's the equivalent of putting a seed in the ground, pushing it down 2 inches and watering it a little. And just be aware that this is energy work, okay? So you don't have to be practical yet, because the second point of this video was don't get too practical right away. Oh, well, like, yeah, we can move out there. We'll enjoy the birds. We'll enjoy the scenery. We'll enjoy the view, the crisp air. Oh, but we'll have to pack up all the boxes. And, oh, man, our friends will miss us. And, oh, how would we, like, wind down work? You're getting too practical right away. That, like, kills the buzz. And then it just keeps you in this, I want it, but. And that's not a fun place to be, guys. You just have to be willing to deliberately line up your thoughts with what it is you want and be okay that there is going to be an internal shift within you. It's a consciousness shift. You are going to see the world in a new way. You're going to see yourself in a new way. You're going to think about yourself in a new way. You're going to present yourself in a whole new way, right? The person in the city who wants to be the go-getter in the city is going to present themselves in a, I like getting work done. I like being productive. I follow this technique and I use this sleeping pattern to have the sharpest brain possible. Right? But the person in the city is going to have a different vibe behind them. It's going to have a different feeling behind them. Like, you know, I do like growing my own things. I like doing things at the pace of rhythm of nature, right? There's a different, there's a different consciousness. You have to be willing to become a new person with it. Okay, so just don't take action when you're in the energy. It's energy and action. Be willing to set aside time for 1 minute a day to do the energy side, the make-believe of what it is that you want. After that, then you could go, okay, what's one action I could take today and this week to help it come in? Keep them as separate practices. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of a personal share with it. You have to be willing to view people as resources, not as the answer, not as the end-all, be-all. So if you've been following my channel, you know that I am in a state of restarting working with clients. And so part of that is I've had not a struggle, but like I haven't yet gotten the clarity on what it is that I want to offer and the type of client I want to work with yet, right? Because you could work with low-end price points where you just sell like small ebooks. You could do low price point workshops. You could do mid-price courses. You could do mid-price masterminds. You could do high-ticket ones. And so I've just been kind of like, which one do I want to offer? And like last night, the clarity came to him like, oh my God, this is who I want to work with. When I called my aunt, I was sharing oh, I'm just feeling so much better. I have the clarity on who I want to work with, and I think I want this. And she just immediately went to, well, do you have anyone in the pipeline? I was like, And I felt my energy, So I love my aunt. My aunt is great. My aunt is phenomenal. She's one of the healthiest people in my life, one of the most positive people I know, but she's also one of the most practical people I know. So that means this is where many of you in that term would go, oh, that's right, I'm not being practical. I guess I should either just go back and get a day job, or I need to set up the funnel and treat this like a business. Guys, when I think of this as a business, I get out of alignment. When I think of this as a fun expression of who I am, and when I think of this as a giving people epiphanies, and when I think of this as working with clients, I'm like, heck yeah, I'll go make a video. I want to help people get some epiphanies today. I want to, like, if a video helps someone recognize they need to work with me, like, yeah, I'll make that. When I think of it as running a business, like running a business, or my email list, I just like, for you empaths out there, you can probably feel my energy shift just when I talk about it. So it's more about how well can you get to know yourself. Did your energy go up? Did your energy shift down? And can you be willing to put your focus more on things that help your energy go up? So I now know that when I'm in the daydream energy state of things, don't call my aunt. When I get into the action side, oh, she is the best person to call. I'm like, okay, here's my plan. Like, do you have, and she's so good at listening to plans and going, nope, that sounds good. Hey, here's what I would look out for. Hey, here's what I would also do. Like, so when I'm in the action phase of things, she's the best person to call. So you got to get to know yourself, and you got to view people as resources to know who to call and when to call them as appropriate. All right, I hope this helped you guys manifest. If you are looking for coaching, I do have some spots open right now. There's a link in the description to apply for coaching. We'll hop on a call and see if we're a good fit for each other. And I also put together a 5-video series explaining each and every step of the law of attraction. Alignment. Step 1, the ask. Step 2, let the universe do its job. Step 3, how to receive and get in the receptive mode. Step 4, the synchronistic flow, where you're just receiving good thing after good thing after good thing. And step 5, how to handle the vibrational contrast. I put that free series together for you. I will also link to that down below in the description. You just enter your email and I'll get all 5 of the videos out to you via email. So I love you guys. Hope this helped. Give it a thumbs up and ask me any questions down below, and I'm happy to make a video helping you get your manifestation.